All right, well, I mean, kind of looks clean in the boat, a little bit. It's all right. Certainly looked dirtier before. I finally killed that drill sander. Well, I didn't kill it, the pad doesn't grip the sanding discs anymore. So I've had to use the orbital and it's been going really, really slowly. Countertop, coming out okay. The epoxy job in the cracks didn't do the job I was looking for. Apparently there's a product that I just heard from one of these other sailors that's much better and cheaper than epoxy. I didn't want to put additive in here because the additive was white, and I didn't have any dye to dye it black because that's what I kind of wanted to do. So apparently there's something at the hardware store that's even better. So I'm gonna go check that out today, and hopefully we could just finish that off. And while I'm doing it, I'm gonna also finish off these steps. So the top one, nice and cedar and strong, very, very sturdy. But as you'll notice, the coloration changes down here. All right, so we got still some more cedar, but also we got a little bit of teak. Now here's my reasoning. I wasn't gonna make an entire staircase out of teak because it's teak and I can't afford that. But I wasn't going to tear out all the teak because it's teak. And I can't afford to be tearing out teak. So what I'm going to do is sand it down, coat it with the CTOL 177 that I have, that is the cedar colored CTOL stain, and then I'm going to polyurethane over top of it. It's a bit of a bummer to do that to teak, however, you know, the alternative is once I peel it up, it's just going to break up into a bunch of pieces, so I'd be throwing it out anyway, and it's at least a little bit harder than cedar is, and all of it will be a lot harder once it's covered in many coats of polyurethane, so I am totally happy with that. All in all, we've prepared for Melly coming out here. I got this boat kind of clean. We've got a working head. I've got way more counter space up here, and it's gonna be a long weekend here with Melly. So yeah, we're gonna go pick up Melly. I'm finally gonna get a new phone. That battery pack will be awesome, but it won't have to fit in my pocket anymore because my battery will last more than 10 minutes. And we'll go see Toby. She's just finished building the first stage of her tiny house. So she's been blitzing at this for like 2 weeks. Honey, you're gonna meet Melly. What do you think? You excited to meet Melly? Yeah, because I say Melly and you get happy? Good. Well, yeah. Yeah. Do you want to go for a walk? Let's go. Let's go for a walk. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Alright, in you come. Oh, hey. Hello.
Yeah, I was not convinced because I don't take baths.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Well,
I'm not a bath
you're
person.
gonna.
But I walk in and I want to drop my clothes and then
I see. Yeah.
walk in
Yeah.
clean my house.
Yeah. Cool. What else is gonna happen? Oh my God, I don't know. You have to put in all the system.
I forgot your cheese. I need to go get it.
No, it's right in here.
Oh,
I brought
thank
it.
So this is Toby's tiny house, and it's not that tiny.
The tiny is 28 and it's 7 feet wide.
Okay.
So it's a pretty good sized tiny, but I mean tiny houses used to be about 20 feet long, and now they went to 24, and now 28 seems to be the comfortable standard.
Yeah. So you're just trying to keep up with the
I am
times.
really. Well, I don't know. This is the trailer that I got, and I'm like, I don't need 32 feet long, so I went with 28. That's all.
Honey, you gonna give us a tour? Come on, this way. Go give the tour. Go give the tour. Up, honey. Up. Up. There you go. Okay, inside. Go on inside. Good girl. She likes the bathtub too.
And then one above
Oh,
the, it's gonna be, yeah, very much a shippy nautical theme. So
Definitely.
the rounded corners,
Blue color.
and blue, and of course
The cedar everywhere.
windows, which everybody loves.
And you're stealing two of my,
Stealing,
yeah, I'm giving you,
you
two of
offered,
my,
Simon kindly
two of my
offered.
portholes.
So portholes are gonna go here,
Yeah.
and probably something else. They'll punch out another wall to open up. So this is the bathroom. So you step in. I'm gonna mime this because
Considering this, you gotta remind people too that like 3 weeks ago, this was a ratty old travel trailer.
this was a Shasta, 32-foot Shasta RV. And so we call it the Shamatsu because a Kobatsu excavator met the Shasta RV, blasted the whole thing, and we made the Shamatsu trailer. And so that's the base of this tiny house.
The
So
Shamatsu. I
I
like it.
walk in and we
I have
got
a
this
thing for
mud room.
excavators.
We dump our clothes in the tub because I'm outside 90% of the time. So I want to come in, get all cleaned up, and then walk into the nice.
So you walk through your bathroom,
You walk through the bathroom.
and then there's a. Well, I mean, you got another entry if you really wanted to, but you know.
That's for the guests.
That's
Everybody
for the-
else goes in
yeah.
here. Filthy sailors and farm people walk through the bathroom.
Right. But do check out, they got a little bit of a loft there, a lot of windows, and this giant round window. This is amazing.
To have a landing right here at about 37 inches. And I'll actually, that's about here, this will be my workstation. And so just have a monitor and a standing desk and a little landing.
You've told me this so many times, I still just cannot.
You can't
I
visualize it?
cannot visualize. I can visualize it. I cannot visualize you using it every day.
Well, no, but there will also be a desk, so I can sit on the bouncy ball and sit at the desk and look out the window. But I need to change position like every 10 minutes. Like
You are,
go
yeah.
up
I
here and
understand.
like I'll be working here and I can look out the beautiful window. It's also a guest loft, or it's actually quite cozy for sleeping. But because we need to put an oven hood over the stove, this is really the only spot for it. You can't go anywhere.
Honey, you gonna come up here?
Vent.
If you work the. Oh my god.
Oh my God, she's coming.
Good girl.
Oh, that was great.
Unprompted. Alright. Wicked.
She's like a circus dog. You can do
Good,
anything.
jumping up and down.
Yeah, man, you should see her on the boat. She can go everywhere.
She can go jump pretty high, hey?
Yeah, right up on deck. Good.
I could probably eat charcuterie my entire life.
Of the Japanese beer.
Melly picked me up. Do you want to crack it open, or tonight, or tomorrow?
Let's dive in for tomorrow.
Okay. So Melly even picked up a cell phone for me in the city. Well, I'm paying for it, but there you go. Simon's got a new phone. It's covered in
Finally.
fingerprints.
About time.
It looks like the least new phone ever. But it came in a box.
Box.
So I have a new laptop, I have a new phone, I have no excuse for not putting out content to you guys. So yeah, I've been getting some of the comments right now. I've been just slacking and I'm sorry, but the video came out today and they'll keep coming out and hopefully a lot more regularly. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We have another sponsored episode today. And when I say sponsored, last episode was sponsored as well. They didn't actually pay me any money to do these. They just sent me cool stuff, and I just wanted to show you guys the stuff that they sent me, do a little review, and I think it's actually stuff that you guys might be interested in anyway, so that's the kind of sponsored it is. Today, it's Arkido, and they sent me this amazing backpack. Check this out. So I've been using this backpack for a week now, and I've tested it out. Basically what they wanted to do was create a backpack that was carry-on luggage maximum, but you could fit everything in it. And that's the way I like to travel. I don't like to check a bag. So it divides up into two sections. You got your main pack here, which has got these straps that you can lay all your luggage in and then lock it down. So you got some meshy sections in the front here, and you got the regular side hustle thing with the stretchy pockets that got all that give. And then in the back, you've got this. Now this is kind of cool. They've made a laptop compartment here. Now this opens like really flat out and wide, right? But this laptop compartment is just like very adjustable. Now usually these are like sewn in, and they still have like a sewn in section as well, but this is like the whole thing that comes right out. I mean, you can do a lot of different ways of fitting a laptop in there. So this is the new Asus laptop. I always go with like a budget gaming laptop because it's the cheapest way to get your video editing specs into, you know, a laptop that would normally cost $3,000, and instead this one cost about $1,100. So there you go. And it's padded from the forward and the back. And what I really like is on the back here, these supports that your back sits on are actually separate from the one that the laptop is sitting up against. So you have another compartment back here to fit another kind of flat device, papers, whatever. I mean, it's just like so many bags. So this front end here, because it's padded from here, is a great place to put your hard drives. I've got a lot of hard drives, so hopefully they'll all fit. Oh, so then we got all of these bags that it comes with. Now, each one of these is a divider for clothing, laundry. You got your dirty laundry bag. So now you've got these separate dividers, and I'm gonna go ahead and do all these off camera. We got that massive battery pack from Oki. Tuck that in there. Honestly, this is just like a backpack with a lot of pockets, and I like that a lot. It looks pretty sleek when you're traveling about town. And so like as a laptop to go into the village or into do some work on a computer, I really like it as well for that. It's kind of a really good day bag, as it's light enough as it is. And really the weight of what you put in it really determines. Now, one of these nice features here on the top, it's a felt lined pouch, and I can just stuff my new phone in there. I don't have to worry about it getting scratched. And the last thing about this backpack, I won't harp on about it too much. I'm a big guy, I'm a tall guy, so it is a pretty big bag. Fits on nicely, but this is my favorite bit. These little straps that hold it in have bungee cords on them, and they're not even clips, they're magnetic. How rad is that? So I use these a lot because I'm a dork, but man, it's so nice that they just like slap together, and then the weight's distributed really well. Super comfortable. So we're gonna go into town. Hopefully Melly won't be too embarrassed of me with these straps on. Am I cool or what?
Oh, they're fine. What are you talking about? It's not that dorky. I have the same on my backpack.
You're so German, so practical.
Yeah, it's practical.
Okay, good, fine. Well, let's go into town then. All right, well, we headed to town. I tried to get my phone working, and I learned about this new locking thing that locks up phones when you reformat them without logging off of them properly. So I spent a few hours trying to figure that out. Melly coached me along and convinced me not to lose my cool, which is basically your full-time job when you come out here. I'm a lot like more passionate than I seem in my videos. Let's put it that way. But we are decided to take the Sea Lark out for a little cruise because it's such a beautiful day. It's the long weekend and there's going to be a million boats out here. So let's cue the montage and let's just have a good, calm sailing day, eh? Okay, honey.
How does he go past here?
So we sailed over to Silva Bay and our good friend Vern from the Island Pack Rat, who's got a fun little YouTube channel, has gone and bought himself this massive 65 footer. We don't really know what he's gonna do with it because it needs a lot of work, you know? It's a project boat. Now, he also can't fit in little sections like this. So it's going to be really interesting. So if you're interested, you should go check out his YouTube channel, see what he does with this thing, because I've got some concerns and I've taken on some dumb projects. This thing is amazing.
Hello.
All right, we're enjoying a little bit of our time off today. I got some wood filler and did the countertops that I was sanding and filled them all in and they look really great. But we're going to walk the horses because Melly's here. And we're just having a great, laid-back kind of day.
Whoa, all your fur got brushed off. Or did
Yeah, look, she shed it all.
Yeah.
Winter coat's gone.
Awesome.
You're looking good here, Kiana.
Yeah, very good.
Look at how trim she's gotten too. She's lost a bunch of weight.
Yeah, it looks good. Cutie,
Yeah.
hey? Nice and soft.
Paw cleft is still huge though.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's not open though, Toby said yesterday. It's not open anymore, so it's good. You ready for a
You're
what?
pushy, huh?
What?
Typical honor. Get pushy one. Yeah.